we're on an elevator together and you're trying to give me a summary of the best things, the gems that you want to instill on people living with MS on how they can be their best physical selves, what will you tell me? We're on floor 1. We're going up to floor 14. What are you going to tell me?
I would say, John, what do you like to do? Can we help you to do that or do parts of what you used to love to do? If you haven't done anything ever and you are truly a couch potato, well, then we got to do some soul searching. You know, what do you think you would like to do? And can you find someone to do it with who will help motivate you? Or again, are you a wilderness guy, be it the wilderness of your man cave or the wilderness of woods and forest bathing and you love to be out there alone? Find what you like.
For Wendy, what are you going to tell people? Same, we're in an elevator, you broke the glass ceiling with fitness. When people were telling you you shouldn't exercise in the heat, you were like, no way, I'm climbing. I'm going to go up to these huge mountains and I'm going to exercise.
Yeah, it's cool up there. I'll go up there.
Yeah.
Really, not cool up there, actually, when you're working. It's brutally hot, funny enough. No, it really comes down and staying motivated myself. During COVID, it's been hard. I'm a gym rat and I miss that socialization. So I've had a hard motivating time this year. I'm still a little reluctant to go to a gym. I don't quite feel the all clear is quite there yet. But that said, I have now found another running partner, a girl here who's just in the same boat I am, that you had already said that makes a huge difference. Find something you love. That's the hardest. And you might, if it doesn't grab you, find another thing. Goal setting. For me, I've taken up rowing, and my goal is to row in the head of the Charles in the seniors division. I'm a brand new rower, but I'm going to start getting my sight on that. I do better when I have a goal, and I put it, if it tells me I need to row 8 miles tomorrow, I won't do 7, I won't do 9, I'll do 8. But I like having that goal and keeping going on it. So you find those little tricks that work, but really having buddies helps because they make you accountable. They shame you if you don't show up. They'll go out for coffee and a bagel after, which is always fun as a celebration. So you kind of have earned it. All those little games that you play, and it's really, and then they'll drag you into a race or something you hadn't thought of doing, and then you'll do the same for them. So that's a huge help if you can pull that off. And I have missed that the most this year. So my training too has fallen short. So I'm just getting back up to where I was.
So with that said, Beth, how about you? What are your words of wisdom? How do you stay fit? How do you encourage others?
I think Wendy actually said it earlier, is just find something outside of yourself that you like to do. But exercise doesn't have to be running. Exercise could be, it could be serving meals on wheels, right? I mean, you're walking up to the door. I mean, you're doing a lot of different things. You're active. So I think that it's, exercise can a lot of times be combined with giving back, which is what Wendy was talking about a little bit earlier. And I think that it's just really important to find something outside of yourself and find what you love and what, I always come back to what gives meaning to your life. And exercise can tie into that a great deal. I just think that activity is key at every level.
Yeah, you can be active doing things for other people and you don't even realize you're being active.
This will keep you exercising, by the way.
Yeah.
I have never worked so hard in my life. She has to go out constantly. She needs walks. It's getting Gary and I out hiking in the woods. And we go to puppy school, which is another thing. That's really fun. And you don't have to be an athlete to do that, but it sure does get you and the dog moving.
And I think there's a lot to be said about having a pet. I think that that's actually really important. People who have pets walk more, they're more active.
All right. So I am totally not like them at all. I don't want to go.
You have a cat, though. You have a cat.
Yes, I have a cat. But, I mean, goal-oriented. If I want to do it, I'll do it. It is what it is. I used to walk a lot. Obviously, I can't do that anymore. So I'm just trying to figure out. My hard thing now is that I do physical therapy 4 days a week. And I'm telling you, I'm getting up and I'm walking a little bit. Yay. And I'm wiped out. I mean, I'm exhausted after that, and I don't want to do anymore. So I think my big thing is I'm going to learn how to stretch more, and I think that would be my big thing to tell people, that, and to ask their physical therapist, why am I doing this? This is ridiculous. I didn't know why I was marching in place. I thought they just wanted me to get out of their way. I, I didn't know. They didn't, I mean, the place I went to, they didn't explain it. Although I did keep all those exercise pamphlets.
Good. And just little bits at a time, jacking up your activity level, Shirley.
You mean I have
little
to do it
bites at
every
a
day?
time. I think I'm going to do I think I'll do a seated wheel yoga session one of these times coming up, just to show
I think
people
that
what they
would be
can
great.
do very
And
simply.
even a stretch thing, I think, would be fabulous.
There's a lot of new medications and everything, but quality of life is so important. And even if exercise doesn't necessarily slow down disease progression, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. The point is, it certainly does increase the quality of your life. It makes you feel more confident. It makes you feel better. The endorphins are released, as we've talked about before. So it makes a big difference. And also, I think if you can do something in the morning, it gives you clarity for the day of the things that you need to do. So that's been important to me, is just if I can move in the morning, it really makes my days better. It makes me more sort of more crisp. It makes me more productive. It makes me accomplish things that I really need to accomplish for that day. So just some things, that I think are important to add to the conversation.